I'm Ashley. Welcome to class. Today's workout is going to be weightlifting based. I've got a couple pairs of weights here. I've got a heavier set for lower body and a lighter set for upper body. We're gonna be working in 30-second intervals today. You're gonna have an isolated movement for 30 seconds. For example, you're gonna be doing bicep curls, one arm at a time for 30 seconds, and then you'll immediately go into doubles. So we're gonna be working for 1 full minute, 30, 30 together, then we'll have 10 seconds off. We'll go through an upper body set, then we'll go through a lower body set, and then we're gonna put everything together at the very end. So we've got a pretty quick warm up, 2-minute warm up here. So I'm gonna have you take your feet shoulder width apart. You're gonna squat down, you're gonna reach across your body diagonally up and away. Let's go right into it. I like to call this workout, this is kind of like a split. Okay, so a lot of times when you're training, you will divide your workouts up between lower body and upper body on different days, but we're doing that in one workout in 30 minutes. So we're gonna be doing upper body for the first 10-15 minutes, and then we'll go to lower body, and then we'll just crush it at the end for a few minutes. All right, so your squat, you're reaching across. So I'm gonna have you squat and elbow, jab, jab. So your goal here is just to get everything loose, right? You're feeling your lower body loosen up. You're feeling your upper body, your shoulders, upper back. Good job. Keep up that pace right there. All right, now we're gonna turn it into a reverse lunge with a stretch upwards. So find your reverse lunge and then stretch up. So you're sitting back into your front heel. Feel that nice stretch in the front of your hips. Good. All right, now we're gonna twist over the front knee, still lunging. Good, you're drawing that football goal with your hands. Give me a little rotation there, to the right, to the left. Finally, in the last part of our warm-up, we're gonna take it to an inchworm. So you're gonna walk it out to a high plank and walk it back. If you do my workouts with me, you'll see that I usually incorporate an inchworm almost every single time, just because I feel like it's one of the best combo moves to warm up the core and upper body before we get going. You can see we've got 20 seconds. Our first set of exercises is gonna be upper body base. Like I mentioned, it's gonna be bicep curls. So I want you to go ahead, walk your way up from your inchworm, grab whichever weights you're choosing to use today. You can switch back and forth if you want. We're gonna individual bicep curl. We're gonna isolate one at a time for 30 seconds. Let's go. Right here. So a lot of these exercises are going to be strictly upper body. So you're letting your lower body just rest right now. I do want you to engage your core though. So you've got that core nice and tight. In about 10 seconds, you're gonna transition into double bicep curls. Immediately move into those. So you're pumping right, left right now, and now you'll go together. Right there, together. Try to emphasize slow on the down part of the movement so you can give me that nice pump up, and then slow on that release. Right there, you've got 10 seconds. Good. Core is tight. Core is engaged. You are locked and loaded. You are pumping that upper body. Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Exercise 2. We've got individual tricep kickbacks. So you're gonna come over in a bent over position, and you're going to squeeze one arm at a time, peeling it back. Let's rock it out right here. Pinkies up towards the ceiling. So the weight comes in, you're drawing a V with your arms one at a time. Hitting the back of the arms here, feeling that pinch in the tricep zone. Good, all the way up and down. Make sure your shoulders are staying set. right, it's time for doubles. Transition right into that, nice and smooth. So as our arms get tired, you'll feel that your shoulders are gonna wanna creep upwards towards your chin, towards your head. I want you to reset your shoulders every time you feel them doing that. Push them down, because this move is more about the triceps. We're gonna have plenty of time to work the shoulders, so keep on peeling it back. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, same position to start. So you're gonna bend over. Now you're gonna give me a bent over row, one at a time, pulling those weights back. Let's get right into it. We're spending a lot of time in this bent over position. You may feel a little bit of discomfort in your lower back, and that's normal, but I want you to focus if you do feel that, engage your core even more, okay? So you're taking your elbows back about hip level. Good, got 5 seconds till we have doubles in 3, 2, and together. Bent over row is definitely one of those exercises you can go a little bit heavier on. You can switch it up at any time during the workout if you want to just play around with your weights. Good, you've got 15 seconds. We're on exercise 3 of 10. Good, a few more to go. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. All right, like I said, we're gonna be in that position for a good bit. So you're gonna get back, you're gonna resume the position, and now you've got reverse flies from the same start right here. Reverse fly. So all this is, you're keeping your elbows bent, you're opening and closing, you're feeling the back of your arms work here, you've got your lats engaged, your shoulders. Good, open and close, reverse fly in about 5 seconds. You know it's time to do it together. You've got it down, the rhythm here, and open and close, good. Good, building that back right here with that reverse fly. Bent over row, reverse flies, probably one of my favorite combos for the back as far as using dumbbells. Good, 10 seconds. Exercise 4. Open and close, nice and slow. When you release those weights back to start. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna be out of that position for a little bit now. So you're gonna have an overhead overhead press, one at a time, right here. And let's get it going. One at a time. Couple ways to do these. You can keep them, you can start in this position, or you can drop them low like this and go overhead press one at a time like this. It's up to you. Whichever way you want to do is going to be great for the shoulders, so pick your poison. 10 seconds till we go to doubles in 5, 3, and together. Together. We'll try to keep them up top. Sometimes when you bring them down, like so, you'll definitely get a little more action in your biceps. I want this to be strictly shoulders. So if you do feel in your biceps, change it up like me and stay overhead. You've got 10 seconds to go. Good. Exhale as those weights come up. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, next up on deck, we have individual front raise. So isolated front raise, you're gonna come right here, one at a time. And let's go. This is one of the more challenging exercises with the heavier weight, so feel free to switch it out if you'd like. You're keeping a slight bend in the elbow, but generally our arms are gonna look straight here. So you're coming all the way up to about chest level, shoulder level, and then slowly releasing on the way back. So you're fighting that resistance, fighting gravity as the weight's coming back towards your body. To 3 seconds till it's double time. 2, and let's go. Doubles. Good form right here. If at any time you feel that form starting to compromise, take a quick breather, let your arms shake it out, and then jump right back in. Good. That core is still locked and loaded. You've got 10 seconds of work. Front raise. Come on, 5 seconds. 3 and 1. All right, next up, similar move. Now it's gonna be about the side. So we've got a side lateral raise. You're gonna go one at a time on each side. And let's hit it. Like I said, the front raise, side raise, unlike bent over rows and reverse flies, your back can take more weight, load, and this is like strictly shoulders. So you generally will go down on the weights for front raise, side raise, but we're pushing it. I'm trying to stay with the same weight right here. You might see one side's a little lower than other. That is normal. 3 seconds, get ready for doubles, 2, and here we go. All right, so this is where I'm gonna have to fight. Okay, you're gonna see my arms are not wanting to go up by the sides. I want you fighting it with me. You're feeling those shoulders. Oh, make sure they're set down low. You're not letting them creep up towards your chin. You got good form here. You're fighting through it. Those shoulders are pushing. You have 10 seconds. You have 5 and 3, 2 and 1. Woo, good job. All right, next up, we've got an individual rear lateral raise. So the only difference here, you're gonna come down in this position where we were bent over, and now you're going to pull it up and down, right up and down. So a reverse fly, you're coming up like this, like this. This one, I want you opening and closing the door. So you're just pushing the weight, the palm goes up and down. So the palm is gonna be facing the ground and then facing the other weight, the other palm. So it's just open and close. And now you're gonna go right into doubles. So open and close. Open and close. That's the easiest way to describe this movement, open and close. So the top part of your upper body, so like your shoulders are staying in the same position. It's all about is a swing. I hate to call it a swing. So we're not swinging our dumbbells around, but you see what I'm saying. It's a swing, open and close the door. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna take it to the floor. We've got an individual, we've got an isolated chest press. So I want you to bend your legs. Weights are gonna come right here, and you're gonna come one at a time. Chest press, pointer on this exercise. Make sure the weight is literally over your chest and not over your head. It's one of the biggest mistakes that we make on the chest press is that we bring the weight too high up, and therefore we're working our shoulders more than our chest. So keep it lower than what you would think. All right, it's time for doubles and 30 seconds right here. So I want you to press it up powerfully, and then on the release, you're nice and slow. We're doing this from the floor today. As you can see, I'm a little limited in how low those weights could come just because my elbows touch the ground. This is one of those, obviously, if you've got a bench, now's your opportunity to get up on there. Drop it low for the chest press. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna bring it to center here. Now we've got a chest fly, okay, from the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Same idea here with the weights. Okay, so those weights should be about chest level, lower than your shoulders. They are not in line with your face, so they are low. 15 seconds, you've got a slight bend in the arm. You're opening and closing. Work in the chest, one arm at a time, one side at a time. You've got 5 seconds to doubles. 3, 2, and let's hit it together and close. I want you to see if you can take those weights as low as you can to the floor. Let them hover there for just a second and then bring them back in. All the way open and close. You'll feel that chest. You will feel your chest at work. If you hold it there, keep your core nice and tight. Good, you've got about 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. All right, break. Grab a sip of water, towel it off. We're now gonna go to our lower body set, okay? We're gonna start with individual side squats. We've got the same concept going here, okay? So now it's gonna be about the lower body. Side step squat. It's gonna be our first exercise. Let's hit it. Not much of a break, right? We're trying to get it all done in 30 minutes today, so we're getting after it. Side step and squat. So this is a very basic exercise, so I want you to focus on really good form here. Okay, so you're sitting it back down into that deep seat. Left foot, right foot. All right, in 3 seconds, we're gonna take a regular squat and stationary. So wherever you are, now, regular squat. Load it up as low as you can go and take it back to start. Make sure your shoulders are back, down, and low. And they're not creeping up here, okay? You've got 10 seconds, as low as you can go. In 5, 3, and 1. Excellent job. All right, next up, you've got individual RDLs. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna come down. Woo! It's gonna work on your balance too. All right, so one leg at a time, all the way down and up and touch. Your goal in these exercises, the RDLs, is keep your weights very close to your shins. Okay, so it's gonna feel more of like a stretch right now, but tomorrow it should be a little sore. So we're trying to take it down nice and slow. You got 5 seconds till we go for doubles. 3 and 1. Plant both feet on the floor, and then now transition into a deadlift. So we're hitting the same muscle groups. Now we're just getting it all together right here. Let those weights slide all the way down. And you give your hips a little bit of a thrust at the top. Squeeze your glutes. You have 10 seconds. Good work. Keep it going smooth and steady. Slow and steady wins the race in this workout today. Great job. All right, now we've got an individual lateral lunge. So weights are gonna actually come in the middle. You're gonna sit off to the side and back together. So this is like all about the inner and outer thighs right here. So sit down into that lateral lunge, slow as you can go, and bring it back into center. Good. So you should be feeling either the inner or outer thighs feel like a little bit of a stretch as you get down into that lateral lunge. 5 seconds, we're gonna go into a plie or sumo to hit that same muscle group. Wider than a regular squat, toes are pointed out to the sides, all the way down and up. Get as low as you can go. Double time right here, 15 seconds. Yes. Come on, how low can you go into those squats? This is where you get those good strength gains. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. All right, next up, we've got an individual reverse lunge. So we're gonna take it back and together, just like we did in the warm-up. Now we've got it loaded. We've got the weights added on. Step it back and together. Like I've mentioned earlier, now's the time to work on your form for your lunges. We don't have anything fancy going on here. This is a basic movement. Basic and a really good opportunity to get stronger, okay? Basic does not mean that we can't get some serious gains. All right, closed squats, pulse. Feet come together. You're gonna come right here. So after your reverse lunges, you should be getting some heat in your quads and your thighs and the front of your legs. This is gonna finish it off. Good job, keep pulsing it out. 10 seconds, closed squat, pulse. Woo! 5, 3, and 1. All right, we're gonna take it to the floor. We've got an individual glute bridge. So first things first, weights are you're gonna load it up and you're going to come up and down, one leg at a time. Okay, individual, isolated, so it's one leg at a time. It's like a march. Press it up and down. Dumbbells are loaded on the hips. Press up and then slow to release to the floor. All right, in 5 seconds, it's double time. In 3, 2, right into it. Now, make sure your feet are in a wide enough stance so you'll feel the weight shift to your heels as you press up into that glute bridge, and then slow on that release. Good, you've got 15 seconds on that clock. I want you burning out those glutes right now. You have 10 seconds. Squeeze. Good. You have 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Break. Now, it's time to throw it all together. This next round of exercises is gonna move fast. 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Follow my lead. Squat curl is going to be our first exercise. You ready for it? We've got 10 exercises, 10 combos. Let's go. Squat, curl at the bottom. So we're putting it all together. We have done upper body focus exercises for the first half, lower body for a little bit, and now we're taking it all together. Option here, you can open the palms. Just make sure, whatever you're choosing, you're curling at the bottom. 5, 3, and 1. Exercise 2. We have a deadlift, tricep kickback. Up and down. 3, 2, and 1. So we've got the deadlift, slide it all the way down, and now we incorporate the tricep kickback to get the back of the arms one more time. Good, 15 seconds, pinkies to the sky right here. 10 seconds to go, exercise 2. Can notice I squeeze my glutes pretty forcefully at the top of that movement. 3, 2, and 1. Exercise 3. We have a sumo plie, bit over row. You're gonna come here. You're gonna squat, bit over row, and up. It's a 3-point move right here. So it might feel a little funky. Just feels a little different because you're usually, every time we're doing a bent over row, we usually got our feet lined up a little bit closer, but now we've got them wide, we've got those toes out. You've got 10 seconds, draw those elbows back. It's a 3-point move. So squat, row, take it up. You've got 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Now, closed squat. Feet are close together. You're gonna come down, squat, reverse fly, and up. Here we go. Number 4. So we're back at the reverse fly. Combination in combo with the closed squat. Good, shoulders and back, right here. Good, 10 seconds to go. We're gonna be taking it to the floor for exercise 5, so just a heads up. In 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take it to the floor. Glute bridge. We've got a glute bridge chest press. Every time you pull it up to a glute bridge, you're gonna press at the same time into a chest press. So up and down, right here, together. Squeeze. You may notice that my toes are completely off the floor here, just because I'm trying to emphasize my glutes more than my quads. If you keep your toes on the floor, you'll get action in both your quads and your glutes, but I'm trying to shift it to the back. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's stand it up. Exercise 6 is gonna be a squat thruster, squat press. Okay, we're pulling those 2 moves together now. And let's go. So squat and press up. Squat thrust. All the way down and up. You can also pull it down just like we did earlier, down to the floor, up to the top. All the way down. Exhale. Smooth movements. We're gonna a deadlift in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Deadlift, front raise now. So now we're gonna slide it down again. And then when you get to the top of the movement, you'll pull it up into a front raise. All the way down, up, front raise. During the front raise, I always feel the core a little bit. So you wanna really activate it as those weights pull up. So all the way down, activate the core, front raise. All the way down and up. You have 5 seconds of work. 3, 2, and 1. All right, plie, sumo, again, with a lateral raise. So what that's gonna look like, you're gonna come here and you're gonna pull it out. You're actually gonna be like a V-style lateral raise. So down, follow your legs, okay? And up. Slight bend, follow the leg, and up. The reason I say that is because if you don't, you'll be knocking your legs out. So just keep that in mind as you're pulling those weights out to the sides. You've got 5 seconds. 3, and 1. All right, now, number 9. You're gonna be in the closed squat. Now we're gonna be doing the open and close. So you're gonna come here, open, close, where you got them together. So down, open, close, up. Pull it down, swing the door open, close up. Remember this exercise from earlier, and up. It's almost like you're creating a U, a big U with your arms. Take it down, open, and close. Good job. You got 5 seconds on the clock. We're gonna be taking it to the floor again. 3, 2, and 1. What are we throwing with the glute bridge now? We've got a chest fly. Every time you pull it up, you're gonna drop the weights. So up, together, out, together, right there. Glutes shift upwards, weights come outwards. All the way up, and close. Squeeze, you see I hold for a second at the top of the move. All the way open, squeeze. You've got 5 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Yes, awesome job today. We've hit it off. Let's cool it down. I'm gonna have you come to your feet. We're gonna do a nice little stretch for a few minutes, and then we can call it a day. All right, I'm gonna have you take one of your toes, peel it up towards you, and you're gonna come down and gently stretch. You're gonna feel that all the way down the back of each leg. So it's gonna be a little bit of a calf stretch, hamstring stretch. Loosen it back up. Deadlifts are awesome, but they're not so friendly to our hamstrings. So we wanna stretch them out. All the way down and up. All right, wide stance now. Similar to what we did in the plie squat, but now I'm gonna have you just shift to one side, hang out there for a few seconds. You're gonna feel that release all the way down the inner thigh. So you're gonna hold there, and then you'll shift sides to the other side. Feel that release. You're gonna hold it for about 5 seconds, and then we're gonna speed it up and just rotate from right to left. Okay, right here. Let's go into that. Right to left. Feel that loosen up. This is a quick cool down. As always, take more time to stretch. Just hitting the basics here so we can go about our day. 30 minutes is all we need. All right, walk those feet in together. I'm gonna have you cross over one like this and sit down. So what's this hitting? This is all about the hips right here, hips and glute knees. You've got some to hold on to. Highly recommend too. You're gonna get a little deeper that way. But if you've got nothing around you, work on your balance, ankle strength, also right here. All right, switch sides. Sit down, other hip, glute knee, glute min, right here. Sit down, yes, you can feel that ankle move. Good, it's working on ankle strengthening exercise right here. All right, I'm gonna have you take it up. Now for your upper body, big circles to the back, big back stroke. And now you'll take it to the front, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. I want you to take your neck, make some gentle circles, one direction, and then the other direction, and then I want you to reset your shoulders. So pull them up, up, up as high as you can. Pull them back and down. You feel that reset? That's where I want your shoulders to stay for the rest of the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you soon.